Welcome to Yoga with Angela. My name's Angela. Today's practice we're going to be using a chair. So find a comfortable chair, preferably a dining chair, something that allows you to sit upright. And then making your way to the front edge of your seat to give yourself some space behind you and the chair. And we'll sit here in sitting mountain pose, aligning our feet and knees in line with the hips. Allow the hands to be resting softly on your lap. And sitting with the back in neutral so that we're not slumping back into the backrest. We want to maintain the energy flow through the spine as open as we can. So sitting with the spine in neutral. And I invite you to close your eyes or find a spot in front of you on the floor to gaze at if closing your eyes doesn't feel comfortable. As we take a moment here to draw our attention inwards. Allow our surroundings to soften into the background of our minds and bring our awareness into our bodies. So noticing the sensations through the face, the arms and the legs, sensations through the torso. Just noticing what's there without judgment. Noticing your breath and how your body is breathing itself in this moment. Taking a few moments here to really focus on the breath. Perhaps with each exhale, allowing the body to soften and relax just a little. Letting go of tension that you might be holding on to right now. Letting go of the day that's just been. Letting go of the rest of the day that hasn't happened yet. Really bringing our awareness to the very now. And when you're ready, gently move your attention to the sensations through your neck as we start to bring a little movement into the neck by moving the head. You might want to nod the head up and down or side to side. Maybe making circles with your head as we start to warm up through the neck and the head. And just noticing what's there as we bring movement into that area. And aligning the head to what feels centered and rolling the shoulders now so that you're rolling the shoulders forward, up, back and down. Bringing a little movement in through the shoulders here and noticing what you feel or sense through this area. The movement flow to the arms so that as the shoulders roll, the arms are also moving as well. And just notice how they move in response to the shoulders rolling. Maybe even softening the arms up a little, floating them up a little, and taking the elbows back. Imagine here holding some oars and rowing the boat. And from here you might want to lean forward a little here from the hips as you pull the oars back, tilt back and then tilt forward. Bringing some movement now into the hips as well. notice how you're breathing through these movements. Without judgment, without any self-criticism, just simply observing your breath. And then letting the hands soften onto your lap and rolling the hands down the front of your legs as you begin to curl over your lap. Just starting off with small movements to begin with, feeling into the back and what's happening through the spine. Lifting the arms up as you come up. And then floating the hands down, rolling down. Maybe a little further this time. Reaching up and rolling down. This time as we come up, we're going to bring the left knee up and then soften it down and roll down again, maybe a little further this time. Inhale to come up, lifting the right knee up and softening it down again. Alternating legs here, moving at your own pace, preferably with the rhythm of your breath. As you exhale down and inhale to come up. Observing the range of movement you have through your hip here as you bring the knee up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Now, if your knee is not able to come up very far, and you can only just get it off the floor, the foot off the floor, that's perfectly fine. There is nothing wrong with that. We're just warming up through the hip and noticing how much range of movement we have through that area. Now, the next time you've got your left knee up, pause here. And we're going to slide the knee across to the side. Now we're observing the range of movement through side movement. Again, if it doesn't come across very far, it really doesn't matter. Only take it within a comfortable range, and remembering that yoga is not about pushing into pain. And then slowly bringing the foot back down. And see if you can curl down over your lap a little further this time. Inhale to come up, bringing the right knee up this time and noticing here the range of movement on this hip, moving to the side. And then bringing the foot back down, exhale, and slowly coming back up again. As if you're unfurling one vertebra at a time. And bring your hands in front of your heart. Allow the elbows to draw out to the side. Let the shoulders soften down away from the ears. Check in with your breath. And on your next inhale, we're going to draw the right arm forward and around to the back. Follow the hand with the gaze, coming into a twist. And then soften the hand back, palms together in front of the heart again. And moving the left arm forward and around, follow the hand back. And slowly come back again. Palms in front of the heart again. And each time you bring the palms together, press them in firmly. Feel the energy into your arms as you press the palms firmly towards each other. Now from here we're going to draw the right arm forward and around, lift the left foot. We're going to take the left leg to the left, bring the foot down, and then the right arm continues to move around into the twist. And exhale, come back to center, bringing the foot back, bringing the hand back, palms together, press firmly towards each other. To the other direction now, so the left arm reaches forward, right foot lifts, and then slowly moving them in opposite direction to each other. Let the foot rest down as you bring the arm around. And slowly come back to center. Palms together, elbows out. So repeating 2 more times, following the rhythm of your own breath. Reaching the leg or the knee and the foot around one direction and the arm in the other direction. Now as you come around, notice what's happening with the other knee. If there's a tendency for the knee to collapse into the middle, try and avoid that. Keep the knee center over the foot. If you find this is happening, don't come around for the twist so much. Come back, come back, come back, so the knee can align over the foot. And if you only come halfway, that's perfectly fine. And coming back to center. And around in the other direction. Arm stretches forward, foot lifts off the floor, and then moving them in opposite direction to each other. Anchoring through the foot as the arm comes around. Now I haven't got much room here, the wall's in my way, and I can't come much further or the screen doesn't capture me. And slowly come back. So one more time, following the rhythm of your own breath. Inhale to open. Exhale to soften back. And back to center. Let the hands rest on your lap. In sitting mountain pose here, checking back in with the whole body. Checking back in with your breath. And slowly make your way up to standing. Take your time. So we'll be using the seat of the chair here. Come and stand with the seat of the chair in front. Just grounding through our feet here as we come into standing mountain pose. And then we're going to come into tabletop. So we want to bring the hands under the shoulders and our hips above the ankles. And if you find this is too strong for you, you can use some blocks or you can use some books to bring a bit of height into the chair for you. Or you may just prefer to soften the knees a little bit here so you're not tugging so much through the lower back or your hamstrings. Gently bring the belly button up towards the spine so the tummy isn't hanging down to the ground. And find a comfortable spot for your hands so that it's not too heavy on your wrists. Now once you have this here, we're going to take the right leg back. Straighten through the knee, keep the heel up to begin with. And we're going to rock back. Bring the right heel down and lift the left toes up. So we're just rocking to begin with, and then we rock forward. And you may even want to curl your toes so that you're bringing the top of your toes onto the floor. And then curling back, lifting the toes, front toes lift, back heel comes down. And then lifting the heel, maybe even bringing the top of the toes, pressing them into the floor or your mat. Now this time as we rock forward, we're going to lift the right leg up. Just notice how high it comes. If you find that you're tilting up through the hip, you're taking it up too high, only bring it up as high as you're able to without the hip tilting. So you want to keep the pelvis square to the floor. And then we're going to bend the knee and draw the knee in towards the chest. Let the chin soften down a little as you curl through your back. Inhale, take the leg back, stretch it out. And exhale. Sweep the knee in towards the chest, forehead towards the knee. Inhale to open, exhale to soften in, curling in. One more time. Inhale to open, exhale, softening in. Now we're going to reach the leg back and bring the toe down. Rock our weight back again so that you can anchor through the back heel. This time we're going to keep the left foot down and bend the front knee. So we want to align the knee somewhere above the ankle, but not further forward than the ankle if you can avoid it. And really bring that back heel down into the earth. Now we're going to lengthen through the spine. Imagine that you're reaching the tailbone down and the crown up, so you're coming into this diagonal line through the spine, lengthening through the spine. And pressing the back foot down and pressing the front foot down. Engaging through the core, so you're bringing the belly button in towards the spine. And just notice how you're breathing here. If you find that you're struggling with your breath, you're probably struggling with a posture. So ease it off a bit. You want to breathe with ease. And the breath is a good indication that you may be holding it too strong or aligning yourself too forcefully. And we want to avoid that. Yoga is not about pain or strain. And then slowly lift the back heel, straighten the front knee, and bring that back foot forward. Slowly unfurl as we come up to standing. Just pausing here, maybe a bit of TLC for the wrists. And then standing in mountain pose. Just noticing how your body feels here. Perhaps observing any difference between one side or the other, or the leg, one leg or the other. And when you're ready, come back to tabletop, checking that the wrists are under the shoulders and the ankles are under the hips. Find your comfortable position. If you have to have the knees a bit soft, then do so. And we're going to take the left leg back this time. Come down on the toe. And then we're going to rock our weight back, lifting the front toes, anchoring through the back heel. And then rock the weight forward, again perhaps curling through your toes, so you're bringing the top of the toes, pressing them into the floor. And then rocking back again. So following the rhythm of your own breath here, inhale as you move forward, exhale as you rock back. Tuning in to the sensations through your hips and wherever else sensation is calling your attention here. The next time you rock your weight forward, bring the weight onto your front leg as you lift the back leg up. Again, just making sure that you're not tilting up through the hip. You want to keep that pelvis square to the floor. And then bend the knee and swing the knee forward towards your chest, bringing the forehead down towards the knee. Inhale as you open up. Exhale as you curl in. Follow the rhythm of your breath here. Inhale to open up. Exhale to curling in. Keeping your awareness on sensations through your body, noticing what you feel and where you feel it. And the next time you have the leg extended behind you, come down on the toe, rock your weight back, anchor through the back heel, and this time we're going to bend the front knee. Check your posture here. We want the knee above the ankle rather than be in front of the ankle. It's okay if it's behind the ankle, but we don't want it further forward than in front of the ankle. Anchor through the back foot, so press that back foot into the earth, press the front foot into the earth. Bring that belly button up towards the spine if you've lost connection with your core there. Lengthen through the spine. Imagine the tailbone reaching down and the crown up. Notice how you're breathing here. Keep pressing both feet firmly into the earth. Keep that core softly engaged, but not so tight that you're not going to be able to breathe. You still want to breathe with ease. And slowly rocking your weight forward onto that front leg and bringing the back leg up, swinging the knee forward and coming down, bringing the foot down, slowly unfurling one vertebra at a time. Just take a moment here, checking in with the whole body. Noticing how one side feels, how the other side feels. How you're aligning your torso, the pelvis, the shoulders, the head. How you're breathing here. Feeling the weight of your body through one foot and the other foot. Checking in with your breath. And make your way back to your chair. Sitting on the front edge of your seat. Allow the knees to come a little wider than hip width apart. Palms in front of our heart. Keeping the elbows bent, we're going to take the arms out to the side into cactus. And draw them back in again, pressing the palms in. And opening out again. This time the knees are going to come in towards each other. And perhaps even the elbows reaching back a little more as you squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then bringing the knees back out, pressing the palms in together. Pressing them firmly in towards each other. Knees come together, arms move out, reaching the shoulder blades towards each other. As you open through your heart space here. And exhale. Press the palms in, press the feet into the earth. One more time. Inhale, knees together, palms come out. And exhale. This time we're going to draw the knees out and bring our hands over our lap and slowly roll down. Coming into child's pose. Let the head hang. You might prefer to have your arms on the outside of your legs. Or you may prefer to have your arms in the midline. Let the head hang here so gravity can create a bit of traction here for your back. And when you're ready, slowly come up. Take your time to come up. Make it slow. Tuning back into your whole body. Tuning back into your breath. Take a few moments here to follow your breath. Each inhale, each exhale. Namaste. Thank you for joining me.